0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds.
Oh, yeah, God. That was insane. Wow, I've never experienced a car like that in my life. Holy fuck.
One more time, then I'll double up. Or play one hand. One or the other. The Aria 1100, 250K or something, doesn't matter. $71,000 up top. We max late reg, we're in for one bullet. Efficient. Boski, why don't you get there on time? I was busy losing day 2 of the main event. The flop comes Jack 8-7, turns a brick, and the river is a 10, giving him the straight and eliminating us from the World Series of Poker $10,000 main event. Could have went home and cried, licked my wounds, and had a cold shower, but instead we're back on the grind to make vlogs for viewers like you. If you like this content, hit the like button. Only about 10% of you actually like the videos. You can like the videos and not like the result. You're liking the content. Of course, I'm usually gonna lose. You're not liking that I'm losing. You're liking the entertainment that I provide. I fold for a few orbits, down to 20,500 before I'm stuck in the big blind. 2K in the middle, 2K in front of me, 16.5 behind. Action folds to the cutoff with a 80K stack. He makes it 4,500 to go. The small blind puts in the call with an 80K stack, and we look down at pocket rockets. My first hand I've played this tournament. I don't jam, instead I make it 12,000 to go for a few strategic reasons. Original razor calls and the small blind folds were heads up to a flop of 10-8-3, 2 spades. I risk my remaining 6.5 thousand and my opponent does the unthinkable. He folds and we take it down, no showdown. The table's in shambles. They can't believe what happened. We're up to 36,000. A few hands later, action folds to the cutoff, big stack from Netherlands. You know he's lagging it up. He's already shown down Queen 8 suited and such. He makes it 4,000 to go at 2K big blind off his 120K stack. We're next to act with our fresh 36K, no showdown needed, and ace 9 off. 18 bigs, pretty good spot for a re-steal. Bottom of our range. Gotta have a bottom somewhere. We're all in. The small blind is also all in for about 70,000. That's bad news. Big blind Asian male 21 to 40 goes in the tank. Also bad news. He folds. Original razor says I'll show for the vlog, and we see the Alan Jackson of diamonds going into the muck. Good fold.
We're up against ace queen.
Okay. All the 9s are live.
I tell him a 9's coming, and he doesn't believe me. Wait till you see the flop.
Queen's not coming.
Boom!
The 9's coming.
9 on the flop, no queen to be found, and we get the full double plus the dead money. We're up to 80,000. That's why we late reg. These Aria dailies are now 30-minute levels instead of 40 minutes because they would just go too long. It makes a lot of sense. I'm fine with that. With blinds at 1,500, 2,500, 2,500, I get moved to a new table directly in the big blind. I could curse my luck or I could make the best of it. Table's full of European and Brazilian males. Not optimal. Under the gun makes it 5,000 off a 80K stack. Under the gun plus 2 makes it 13,000 off a 60K stack. Folds me in the big blind. I look down at pocket jacks. 66,000. What do? We grip it and rip it. Cold 4 ball against these tight ranges. Under the gun folds ace queen and 3 better folds. What he later says is some trash. Maybe king queen off. And we take it down. First hand at a new table. A great start. Let's show him who's boss. Is that smoke? Someone's smoking. The very next hand, I'm in the small blind, as it occurs in No Limit Texas Hold'em tournaments, and I have ace deuce. I make it 8,000 to go, and my opponent folds. We're 2 for 2. The very next hand, I'm on the button with ace king offsuit. Middle position makes it 5K. The hijack calls 5K. Asian male, 21 to 40. I make it 20,000 on the button off of our 90K stack. Action folds back to the Asian male because the other guy folds and he puts in the call. Ace or king on the flop, dealer, let's make it easy. And easy they make it. King, queen, deuce, 2 clubs. He checks, I bet 17,000, and he folds. We're 3 for 3, up to 120K. Whew.
But blinds at 2,000, 4,000. I look down at Allen, Jackson, and Hearts. Middle position, 120K in the stack. We make it 8K. Small blind wants to play for 50K. He's all in. We snap him off. He's got the ochos. Ace, queen, deuce, queen, brick. We eliminate a player, and we're up to 165,000. 44 get paid. Maybe 70 or 80 remain at this point. Will we min cash an Aria 1100 the same day we busted the main event? Stay tuned to find out. With a 5K big blind, European male opens to 10,000 in the cutoff. I'm in the big blind with 162,000 in pocket nines. What do you do? Just put in the call, play some boards? Or do we attack a wide opening range, make it 40,000 to go? This is a great sizing to be able to risk 25% of my stack. I can incorporate value and bluffs. Our bluffs are going to come from the Ace X and King X hand class, but we got the nines. My opponent does not fold, they do not call, and they do not go all in. They make it 90,000 to go, which seems to be pretty unbalanced in the live arena. Like if they had Ace King, Ace Queen, Ace Jack or something, they just shove all in. But we're not here to 3-bet fold nines. I'm all in. He snaps us off, and as I'm getting my phone ready to record the revealing of the nines, he refuses to show his hand. He's actively waiting to see what I have. Don't be this guy. Just show your fucking hand. As you can see in the video, we show our pocket nines, and then he waits to show me the bad news, which is pocket queens. The flop comes 8, 6, 6. I say, show me an upside down 6. He shakes his head in disagreement, but an upside down 6 comes on the turn, giving us the Boski. We gotta fade 2 outs. In 2 outs, we fade and we ship a monster pot, about 20 from the money. Let's do some work. When the dealer's counting down his stack, which he refuses to actually count out 162,000, she ends up shipping me an extra 25,000 instead of giving it back to him. And I immediately notice this and say, no, it's too much. Everyone says it's fine. I say, no, I'm pretty sure it's too much. So I do a full countdown of my stack and we do the math. I should have 332,000 and I give him back the 25K because that's the right thing to do. Although poker does reward scum, I'm not going to knowingly scum my opponents. What would you do? Let me know in the chat. Do you be quiet and keep the 25K or do you give it back? And we are now hand for hand. 45 remain, 44 pay. Under pressure. And we're actually hand for quite some time. Ace King versus something. Who's that risk? Ace King at risk. Ace King sitting down. I do appreciate how the Aria goes 8-handed before hand for hand to make it even more luxurious of an experience compared to the WSOP, which puts you in a 10-handed hot dungeon hellhole cramped with the worst dealers money could ever afford to barely pay. But here we are, hand for hand. Are we going to bubble or are we going to accumulate? Ever since I didn't scum that guy out of 25K, I haven't won a pot, and we're down to 246K when this hand goes down. Cutoff opens off a 200K stack for 18,000 at 4K, 8K, 8K. Small blind flat calls the 18,000 with a 215K stack, and we look down at Allen, Jackson. What do? Call, 3-bet, or grip it and rip it? We choose option grip it and rip it, and they both fold, and we pick up a nice pot on the bubble. Oh yeah, beautiful. Still hand for hand, many hands later. The tension is palpable. I look down at King Jack of diamonds in the cutoff. We opened 16. Blackmail from the UK puts in the call next to us. He has 400K. We have 300K. The big blind comes along for the ride with about 120,000. And the flop comes 9, 8, 8, 2 diamonds. We got a flush draw. Normally I'm gonna bet here, but with a covering stack to our left on the bubble, I think it's better to play a little pot control. We don't want to get blown off our equity. So I check and he quickly bets 15,000 on the button. Big blind folds and we just put in the call. The turn is a 5 of spades, pretty much a brick. We check and he quickly bets 45,000 and we're just going to stick with the plan and put in the call and try to get there with a jack, king, or diamond. The river's a queen. Can we lead and turn our hand into a bluff and rep jack 10 or queen jack or queen 10? Not a bad idea, but we just check and he quickly checks behind. We show our
King Jack of diamonds, and he shows us the bad news, which is Ace 10 of hearts. And it feels bad, man. Much regret for this to go down in this fashion when any normal human would have just checked the flop or checked the turn with Ace 10. Is he bluffing? Is he value betting? Who knows? And we lose a big pot. We're still hand for hand. There's a 20K stack at the other table. There's a 35K stack in the big blind here. Under the gun, shoves all in for 72,000 at 4K, 8K. I'm in middle position with Alan Jackson. This doesn't feel great. But you got to remember, not everyone is really sweating this min cash. He could definitely be attacking the very short big blind. He's under the gun. He's desperate. Big blind ante's about to get him. So seems kind of marginal, but we put in the call. We cover. We have a 230,000 in our stack. Everyone folds, and we're up against Ace Queen. He has us pipped. The flop comes 4-3-3. So some chop opportunities. And we can always jack them. But we do not jack him, we do not chop it, and he doubles up, and we're still hand for hand. We are in the money, $1,713 locked up for our $1,100 investment. Stay in school, kids. Let's find some good spots to chip up. Shout out to Michigan, go blue.
Yo, go blue, baby.
Heisman Trophy winner, Desmond Howard.
2024 national champions.
Boom. We got a cash game player here. What's your name?
Al.
And how long have you watched the vlog?
Since the beginning.
Wow. We got
A1 viewer.
We got an OG. Appreciate all the compliments. These are the type of people I enjoy meeting when I play live poker and lose all my money.
That's the man.
Thank you.
Give me money back.
Let me borrow 100 real quick.
Yeah, sure, I'm done.
Boom. Got it. I shove all in with Ace King, everybody folds. I shove all in with King Jack, everybody folds. Nothing too exciting until this hand happens. With 27 remain, old Caucasian male who doubled up many times from a 10K stack to a 40K stack, 80K, 250K now. Opens to 35,000 in early position. I think we're seven-handed. Button puts in the call off a 250K stack as well. We're in the small blind with pocket nines and a desperate 94,000 stack. I go ahead and make it 82,000 to go. Big blind, blackmail from the UK, shoves all in for 700,000. Wow, there's already like 80,000 dead money in there. The other two players fold, we put in the call, and we're up against the ladies. Once again, nines versus queens. Can we suck out for a second time to win a 250K pot? You won't believe what happens on this video.
Jackson.
Good game. Good
Yeah,
luck.
48.
We do not suck out, and we're out of the Aria 1100 for $2,450. Down 10K from losing the main, but hey, we just profited $1,350. It all evens out. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's free. Hit the alerts bell, because YouTube's blackballing me on every video, not recommending me. It's okay. All the loyal viewers is all that matters. And my quest for the 100,000 subscriber plaque. Only you can make it happen. See you next time. Good luck.